Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with the miserable liberal and Ron Placone.
I'm miserable.
Howdy, howdy.
So I just want you to know who this guy is, right? So you know who this guy is? This guy's name is John Wolfthal. And he went to Harvard, Carnegie. He's a senior advisor at Global Zero, former NSC 44. What does that mean? National Security Council? So he must have been part of that. And he was a special assistant to POTUS 44, which is Barack Obama, and to VP 44, which is Joe Biden. And and then he brags he's blocked by Trump. Isn't that great? Fantastic. Look at you, U.S. resistance.
Subversive AF.
So I just want you to know who that guy is. That's who that guy is. Former special assistant to POTUS, Barack Obama. I'm going to tell you why I bring this guy up in a second. Here's Chelsea Manning. There was a tweet by the New York Times. Chelsea Manning, her opinion said this is about, it's talking about Trump's banning of the transgenders, right, in the military. And the quote from Chelsea is, "This is about bias and prejudice. This is about systemic discrimination," Chelsea Manning writes. Seems pretty obvious, right? That's what that is, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know how you could have an argument with that, but turns out our pal who was who worked for Barack Obama, retweeted it and said, "You're not helping here." I don't know if he means New York Times aren't helping, but I think he means Chelsea Manning is not helping here.
Well, by here, was he referring to the military-industrial complex? Because maybe that's what he was going for. That would make sense.
So then I'm not sure. You're not helping here. I think he means Chelsea. And then this guy, who also has a blue check, tweeted about him, "Neither are tweets like this. However one feels about Chelsea Manning, she served her time and is now weighing in with an underrepresented voice." Seems to make sense, right?
Seems fair. He should show his face. Come on, Steven. Lift the hat.
I agree. So here comes our buddy. He comes back.
Oh.
She is a transgender leader, but she leaked thousands of documents. People were killed, and she is out on pardon. Not a military role model. So, not a military. I tweeted out, former special advisor to Barack Obama and propaganda spewing coward is smearing a true patriot and whistleblower. Straight up liar. Which got me blocked from that coward. Good for him. You're proud you're blocked by Trump. I'm proud I'm blocked by a fucking tool like you, John Wolfthal, who never had a fucking idea in his life. I'm betting any money. Never had a decent idea in his goddamn life, and certainly is a coward, because that's what a coward does. This is what cowards do. You smear a true hero, someone who actually has courage, someone actually who exposed crimes. You know, somebody said when you treat exposing crimes the same way as someone who committed a crime, you're being ruled by criminals.
Additionally,
and that guy's a criminal because he is now he treated Chelsea Manning exposing crimes as Chelsea Manning committing crimes. And so he was part of that administration. They were criminals in what they did to Chelsea Manning, meaning they tortured her. For doing what? Exposing crimes. And he's all for it, and then he lies. That's a lie. No one was killed. They just lied. That's just a guy who's smearing someone. That's just a guy who's smearing a hero to forward a political agenda. That's a guy who's a super coward, certainly privileged, has every privilege in the world, and goes publicly and lies about a hero who exposed the rot inside of our government. So John Wolfthal, just about the worst person in the world today. I'll steal a line from Keith Olbermann. So just a garbage person, and I'll stand behind that 1,000%. So let's remember what he said. Okay, sorry, Steph, you want to say?
I just going to add that additionally, when Chelsea Manning, was trying to preserve our country, with revealing those documents, and
Yes.
additionally was exposing the murderous events that took place.
Right.
Those were the people that were killed.
So are you telling me that, Chelsea Manning is such a criminal that she took all those documents and then sold them to an enemy? Oh, wait a minute. No, she didn't do that. She didn't give it to a foreign country. She didn't sell it to someone. No. What did Chelsea Manning do? Gave it to journalists like you're supposed to do.
But guys, she's not a military role model. Go see American Sniper and go back to bed.
Ha!
Do you think John is a military role model? I
No.
wonder if he even ever served in the military.
I don't know. I'm going to make a guess. No. I'm going to make a guess. No. Sure, she's a transgender leader, but she put people and her own safety at risk to tell the truth and expose injustice. How could that be a military role model? So this is we came up with a couple more of these. This is if John Wolfthal would have tweeted about Rosa Parks. He would have said, she's a black leader, but she caused commotion on a bus and wasn't following the law. Not a civil rights leader. How about if this is John Wolfthal tweeted about Braveheart? The moral of the story is he should have just chilled and let the English leaders sleep with their women for a night. Instead, they caused this big mess. This is John Wolfthal. He was commenting on a tweet about John Wolfthal on Luke Skywalker. Ready? Here he is.
No.
Well, when the Death Star blew up, that probably caused a lot of damage. Not a Jedi role model. When John Wolfthal watched Stranger Things, he thought the cop and the kids were the bad guys. And let me just give you, here's our last one. And by the way, for John Wolfthal, 6 years of torture and imprisonment for Chelsea Manning just wasn't enough. By the way, tortured by your buddy, Barack Obama. Here's John Wolfthal after watching The Fugitive. That poor cop could have been killed chasing that guy. What he did was wrong. So when you see someone do something like that, you know that person is a propaganda-spewing coward and piece of garbage of the highest order. And proud to take your block. I'm prouder of you blocking me than you are of Donald Trump blocking you. We should all block you. The world should block John Wolfthal. Anything else? That's it. I think we exposed him for who he is. I'd like to. I have a few more insults I'd like to throw at him, but I'll skip them. Anybody?
I was just going. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he doesn't have a military background, but he's an expert on all aspects of nuclear weapons, arms control, non-proliferation, and deterrence issues.
Oh, not so. He's not really up on what a hero is or a whistleblower, though.
No, that's not in his resume.
No, he's not. He's not an expert on that. But he is an expert on propaganda spewing, right? In aid of the military-industrial complex.
Yeah, I think by default that goes along with it. You kind of you get a side minor.
With a side minor. So
So this guy has a blue check.
And he has a blue check.
So we all know that he is officially an asshole.
yes, that is correct, Steph. So it's official. And that, again, he's not going to be shamed in polite society for that. That's because this is what polite society does. They lie, spew propaganda, forward talking points of the plutocrats. And as Ron Paul loves to say, when you live in an age of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. So Chelsea Manning is a revolutionary. This guy's a fucking coward. Okay. Hey, everybody, the next live Jimmy Dore show is August 16th. That's a Wednesday. New time, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. show. 9 p.m. show, August 16th in Burbank, California. Get your tickets right there or at jimmydorcomedy.com.